You can grab this Lego Brickhead Stitch for $9.99, or you can get this Ultimate Collector's Series Stitch. The UCS Stitch is $64.99 here in the US, so let's grade the set and figure out if you should be picking this set up. Timestamps will be down below if you want to go ahead and jump to the part of the grading experience that you are most interested in. First and most important, let's go ahead and look at the build experience. You're going to get one manual, and there's no additional extras in the manual, nothing about the design process. 730 total pieces, so it's a mid-range set. It'll take about 2 to 4 hours to put together in full. It's a relatively simple build while actually being pretty complex in some areas. Starting at the bottom, you're going to attach each of Stitch's legs on the sides to put him in a sitting position. Unfortunately, the legs have no mobility. As we go up, we're going to find this beautiful bright yellow Hawaiian shirt. All the flowers on the shirt are stickers, but these are the only stickers in the set, so I can't complain too much. Both his arms also do not move, but I love the ice cream cone that Stitch is holding. The element is freely held in his hand without any attachment, and it's actually pretty sturdy, surprisingly enough. Finally, we're going to get to his head. It looks amazingly true to form. They nailed the look of Stitch, in my opinion. His mouth, unfortunately, does not open and close. Both of his eyes are printed, which is nice to see. And on that note, I have seen a lot of people online complaining about getting two printed left or right eyes that are the same. I did not run into this problem myself, but it would seem that this may be an issue on Lego's end. I will say that it can be a little bit confusing on which way to angle and place the eyes, so it could also be a little bit of user error in some cases. Stitch's head does do a full 360, which is nice for customizing your display options. You get this nice flower on top of Stitch's head to finish off the island look. Both his ears are attached by ball and socket joints, which do allow you to angle them in different positions as well, which is great. One thing I don't love is the look of the back of Stitch's head. It looks a little bit flat to me. I would have preferred to see the back of his head rounded out a little bit more, but you probably won't see it all too much with displaying it, so it's not a huge deal. So overall, fun build. My 4-year-old built most of the set actually, and I jumped in on a few of the bags. Little to no monotony on building the set. It was enjoyable from beginning to end. So what would I grade the overall build experience on the set? I'm gonna have to give it a 32 out of 40. Unfortunately, there's no minifigures with this set. That's a little bit disappointing. We have gotten 2 Stitch minifigures in the past that could have been added to this set. They could have also given us an exclusive Stitch for the set. Maybe an Hawaiian shirt minifigure would have been cool to see. Either way, if you want to add a Stitch minifigure to this set, you have the Disney CMF 100 Stitch that goes around $7.21 on Bricklink as of this recording. The other Stitch is from the CMF Series 16 Disney minifigure set. This is more of a base Stitch, which is better in my opinion, and goes for right around $15. So obviously there's no minifigures on this set, and typically you would get a grade out of 15 points for the minifigures on the set. In order to balance out the grade compared to other Lego sets, we're gonna go ahead and just give it a base score of 5 out of 15. So there really is no functionality on this set. The set is strictly meant for display. Even smaller sets will at least have some type of Easter egg on the set, like a button that does something, like the Lego Piranha plant. The literal only thing you can do with this set is remove and place the ice cream cone and turn its head. That's it. As far as display, this is a beautiful display piece. It looks great. Stitch's color scheme and Hawaiian shirt are amazing. This will look amazing displayed with your other Disney collection or on a shelf, nightstand, etc. Definitely happy about the way this set displays. So total score on display/play functions, it's going to be 10 out of 15 on this one. So this is the type of set that I'm typically not going to invest in. It's widely available at retailers, Costco, I've seen it at Target, Walmart, obviously Lego.com, so you can get it anywhere. The price point is lower, so more people can get their hands on it. However, this is an iconic Disney figure, and a lot of people really love Stitch. The closest set that I could compare this to would be the Lego Wall-E, set number 21303 from 2015. That set had a similar piece count at 677 pieces, similar price point at $59.99. That set has grown over 350% in the past 7 years since retirement. Do I think that Stitch will do as good as Wall-E? No, but I do think that this set has a good possibility of doing very well, especially if you can find this set at a 30 to 40% discount, which is probably likely once it gets closer to retirement. At that price point, I think it might be worth it just to grab a couple copies and have them. I think this is definitely a set that could potentially get into that $150 to $200 range over the course of 3+ years. That's just my opinion. Take it as you will, but what kind of a grade am I going to give it on investment and resale? I would give it an 11 out of 15. On the overall value, Stitch comes in at just under 9 cents per piece. Since we mentioned Wally came in at just under 9 cents per piece as well. The Walt Disney Tribute camera that just came out that has minifigures came in just over 12 cents per piece. It's a solid price per piece for Stitch. No minifigures, so that's a drawback, but it's a cool set overall. You get a good build experience out of it, and it does display really well. So what's the grade on the overall value out of 15? I am going to give it a 10. So the final score on this set, if we tally everything up, is going to be 68 out of 100. That's going to put it in the maybe, but you're not missing out category. But it is just 2 points away from the consider buying it category. So this can really go either way. Maybe wait for a discount on the set, which will probably happen to boost the overall value on the set, unless you're just a hardcore Lilo and Stitch fan or Disney fan and you have to have it. You decide.